All right, I'm John with Madcap Music Review, and this is Metal Queen Doro. How are you?
Hi, very good to meet you, John.
You blew us away tonight. It was. I had a ton of questions I was ready to come in with, and then after seeing the show, just my mind gets blown.
Oh, that's so nice to hear. Yeah, I had a great time too. The band too. It was an awesome show, and it's now the end of the tour. Tomorrow is one more.
One more in Arizona, right?
Yeah, and then we did 21 gigs here in the States, and it was so great. The fans were always so fantastic, and I think today we played well over 2 hours too.
You guys brought the metal today, big time.
Good.
And I think what a lot of people, I don't know if they realize is, for a long time, metal suffered in the 90s, and there were there's two people I can think that flew the flag for heavy metal. One was Pantera, the other was Doro. You've never stopped since 1985, coming up on 30 years.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. The first record came out in '83, Burning Witches.
Yeah.
And we always made records, and actually I must say in Europe, the records were still coming out, but when grunge made it big in America, no way. And then we always did every record, high hopes, I thought, this is a beautiful record. And then I said, is it grunge? I said, no. I said, is it a little bit grunge? I said, no, not at all, but it's a beautiful record. And I said, well, we can't even listen to it. And I thought, oh God, so many years, we didn't have records out. And then, therefore, you couldn't tour. So,
but you kept going anyway.
Yes,
I mean, you were always out there playing, whether it was Europe, whether it was...
Yeah, totally. Yeah, Europe and...
New York South is your native adopted state over here, right?
Yeah, I came to New York in '86, '87 for a little promotion tour. It was the True Steel album, our third album. And then after... I was just supposed to be there 3 days, and after 2 days I stayed.
Fell in love with the city?
Oh, yeah, with New York and America, I tell you. And for every band in Europe, it was a dream to go to America and to tour, especially in the 80s. And it was so difficult. Now everybody can go afford a flight. It's not anymore such a big deal. But back then it was a big deal. And you had to first make it in the UK. That, you had to get good reviews, the record company people, everybody behind you to even get an American release. So True Steel was my first one. Yeah, and then I came to New York and we did this record, Triumph and Agony, and great people involved. Cozy Powell played drums on Triumph and Agony, and suddenly everything fell into place. And
you guys shared the stage with bands like Judas Priest, and that's got to be pretty amazing.
Yeah, Judas Priest was my very first tour, my first big tour in '86.
Turbo, right?
Yeah. Turbo Lover and Ronnie James Dio in '87. Oh, that was so great. And Judas Priest was my favorite band, and Ronnie James Dio was my favorite singer in the world. And then we did our first America tour was with Megadeth in '88. Yeah, and then we've been with so many great bands, Motorhead and.
Speaking of Dio,
Wasp and Scorpions, and so many great festivals anyhow.
Castle Donington, Whack. You played Whack in them a lot, many times.
Yeah, I think 8 or 9 times.
Wow.
And then the Wacken people asked me if I want to sing the Wacken anthem.
That's right.
The medal.
Yes.
Actually, tonight some people called it out, but we didn't play it in a long time. So, and I love it. And this year we want to celebrate the 30th anniversary first in Wacken, big, with many guests and the best pyrotechnics, light show, whatever you can imagine. And then we want to do it once in America.
Madison Square Garden or something,
I think it would be great. It would be great, but it would be probably a smaller place, yeah.
But you've had some big, 20th, 25th, you've celebrated big, and you've had, Scorpions come out and play with you, Accept, the guys from Accept.
Yes,
Blaze Bayley.
And Bobby Blitz from Overkill came, and Lemmy Kilmister and Mickey D, they came to the 20th anniversary, and Saxon played, and all great ladies of metal, everybody came, so it was great. And then we did a little Warlock reunion, and it was fantastic. So now the 30th anniversary, I have to think of something great, to
bringing the metal back.
Yeah. And I want to do it one time in my hometown, Düsseldorf, Germany, where everything started, in a little tiny rehearsal place.
But your story's so amazing. 16 years old, you get tuberculosis and you're almost going to die. And what was it that made you really want to keep on with the music? I mean, life-changing, right, for you?
Yeah. I always loved music since I was 3 years old. And and then I grew up in the glam rock times. It was Alice Cooper, Sweet Slade, T-Rex.
T-Rex, yeah.
And then Led Zeppelin. And then I got into metal. And actually, I had my first band. We didn't even know that we would do metal. We just did what we felt. And then some bands, they always came to our rehearsal place and they were listening. And then I said, you guys a heavy metal band? We thought, hey, man, that sounds pretty cool.
Right.
And then one funny story, one promoter in Belgium, we signed with a Belgium label, it was Mausoleum, and why we signed was because they had the coolest logo.
They put out Living Death used to play on Mausoleum.
Many metal bands, and we had no clue, no idea, we didn't check any contracts, just the logo. It had 2 drops of blood on either
that's right.
Mausoleum, and we thought, that's metal, so let's do it. And then we played a lot, and there was this promoter, he said, hey, you guys want to play a little festival? I have a little club, maybe 300-400 people. And we said, okay, let's do it. And he said, there's another band, from America. They're brand new. They just have their first album out. And I thought, that's cool. So we played. And then we said, hey, let's check out, they're from San Francisco. And it was Metallica.
Oh, my gosh.
And it was in Belgium. It was probably, one of their first gigs in Europe.
And you just covered on your newest album, Raise Your Fist, you did a cover of Nothing Else Matters, right?
Actually, it was not for the album, but it was like a bonus track, and there's a magazine in Germany. It was in America too, Metal Hammer. I don't know if you guys remember.
Yeah.
The Metal Hammer, they are big Metallica fans, and they wanted to do like something special, and they asked all kinds of bands if, they want to do a song for a tribute album, for the Black album. And then they asked me, I said, I would love that. And so we did Nothing Else Matters, and I think it came out pretty good.
It came out really well, yeah.
Yeah, good. I don't know if the Metallica guys like it. I hope so.
I bet.
Put my heart and soul into it. And,
It's amazing to see where so many bands, that we grew up with in the 80s and the 70s and even maybe the 90s, they've slowed down or gotten more mellow. You just keep getting better. How do you keep your voice as strong as you do? Because it's absolutely amazing. It's the real deal. When people come to see Doro, they're getting the real deal.
Give it my all, and we can even play 3 hours, no problem, or 3.5, and I just.
Is it hard to do the back-to-back with the voice, or no? Or
actually, the tour now, because it was in the winter time, and we hit some snowstorms, and boy, it was so cold, and doing it every day, and people, they have the flu, and they shake your hands, and so sometimes, I feel I get it, and one gig we had to actually cancel in Detroit. I was like, it didn't go, but then the next day it went very good. But sometimes it's tough. It is hard.
But it sounds so amazing. Like if you close your eyes, it's like going back to the 80s. It sounds. You guys have gotten faster and even more. I didn't think it was possible to get more metal, and you guys got more metal.
I love everything intense, from super hardcore speed metal, totally brutal, violent, to super soulful, sensitive, like spiritual, like really, really. Like for example, a song like "Love Me in Black."
Yeah.
Song, It Still Hurts. Did you hear that?
Yeah, that was beautiful. And Hero was so beautiful.
Hero, yes.
Dedicating it to Dio.
Yes, that was the first song we wrote for the Raise Your Fist album. And
did you know it was going to be for him when you wrote it?
Yes.
Ahead of time.
Right away. Of course. It was meant for Ronnie, and then I thought I want to, get the lyrics right to really give thanks and honor and respect. And we had a great chance to tour together a couple of times. And 87 was the first time, and then in 2000 was a big tour here with Ingrid Malmsteen.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was so awesome, and we became great friends. And I loved Ronnie, and he was the greatest, and the sweetest person. And so this was the first song for this record. And actually, I didn't even think of making a new record. I just wanted to write a song where.
That was your way of kind of getting your feelings out and just kind of dealing with such a terrible loss.
Yeah. Because many people, they called me and they said, hey, what do you think? And it was heartbreaking. and it still is. And yeah, and then
Big loss.
I was in New York in my apartment, and then, you know, I was laying in my bed, almost fell asleep, and then suddenly this melody in the lyrics, they just came shooting out of my heart. Wow. It was just, "You are a hero, or only hero," and then, actually I called somebody who did the Triumph and Agony album with me, Joey Ballin. He used to be on the Dio tour in '87 with us. And, you know, I said, "Joey, I have the song. It's very important to me. It is for Ronnie. And shall we finish the lyrics together?" And he said, "Yes, let's do it." So then verses. But it was, yeah, it was flowing out.
The crowd reception is amazing when you bring that out. They just love it.
Yes. Sometimes they chant Dio.
Dio.
After the song, and, you know, they won't stop, and it's great. And tonight was a great day because Simon Wright was here.
Yes.
I don't know if
AC/DC, absolutely.
And he's a great drummer. And he played with Ronnie when we were on tour together, and I jumped in.
Dio disciples too now. I think.
When Ripper Owens, he attended his daughter's wedding, so they called me and they said, do you want to do the Spanish
Oh, that's
gigs?
awesome.
And I did, and it was great. And playing with Simon and Greg Goldie and all the great guys and the keyboarder, and it was super, and yeah, it was great.
And you've got Revenge sounded amazing tonight. One of your newest songs off Raise Your Fist. Metal, I mean, it's almost like thrash.
No, it sounds old school, but it's brand new, and I love to play that, and it's a song about abuse, and I feel my revenge is not in a brutal way, but just like, you know, staying alive, you know. And living.
Beating the odds.
Yeah.
You've certainly done that, and you've done so much for heavy metal. And as a fan of heavy metal and of music in general, we're so grateful and so lucky and blessed to have Doro and to have you touring. Thank you. You've done so much for the genre. You're absolutely amazing.
Oh, and I owe it all to the fans, which I love so much. I love so much.
You have that connection. They love you.
Yes. And yesterday
and you take that time for them. You take that time for them. It's so nice.
Totally. It's my whole life. There's nothing else important. And that's the reason why I never got married. I don't have any kids. I never even came close. The fans and the music, that's what I'm totally dedicated to and I love. And yesterday night I was in a tour bus. We played San Francisco yesterday. And it was a smaller club, but it was great. And then I was laying in my bed and I thought, in the bus, everybody was asleep, and I thought, I gotta do something for the 30th anniversary. And then I thought, I want to do a nice tattoo on my arm for the fans.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And I was thinking about what can I write, and so I have kind of an idea.
You have an idea? Oh, that's going to be very cool.
Yeah, and it's just for the fans, and I want to do it. When this tour is over, then I want to do it right away.
Yeah? And I noticed the fans, they bring you gifts, they make things for you. They really love it. Was that all from tonight?
All tonight.
Wow.
Yeah, and
how cool. And you keep it. That's the greatest part.
I got the coolest gift. It's a wedding ring.
No way.
And I met this lady a couple of years ago, and the husband that gave me their wedding ring, and she died in 2008. And, and he gave it to me, and then he said she would like you to have it. So it's a little bit big. But
that is so cool.
I will make it.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's got to be amazing to impact people's lives like that. It makes such a difference.
It is, and I'm truly grateful, and I always want to do good, and I always want to make the people happy, and because I love them so much. And, I want to do it, for the rest of my life, if that's possible.
So what's the rest of your year looking like after this last date? Are you going to come back out again, or take some time off?
I hope that we do a second leg, because we haven't done a couple of states like Texas. We haven't played, and a couple of other big cities. I hope that we can do more stuff, and then when I come back to Europe, we do Russia and Ukraine. There are tons of metal fans.
They're so Europe. They've got the metal is alive and well.
Yeah, totally. totally. Yeah, and then we do Scandinavia, a big tour, and then we do all the summer festivals.
Wacken and Sons,
and some other
wow.
great festivals. And then I hope that we come back here to the States, and then we have so many dates. I think the rest of the year till December, it's all pretty much
pretty busy.
pretty busy.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah,
and it's well deserved.
And hopefully doing. I want to do one big show in Wacken, the 30th anniversary, then in my hometown, one in the States, one in London, one in Paris, and then do a nice DVD.
That's what I was going to ask. Are you thinking about recording it? That'd be awesome.
Definitely, and yeah.
The front should be. You've got that great pose where you do that. I love that. That's my favorite.
Yeah, it's sometimes it's sometimes dangerous because when you headbang too much, like, you can dive into the pit. Yeah.
Well,
it is a pit. I love when the fans are right up there. I don't like when there's
too much separation.
Yeah. But
that's the amazing thing. 30 years going, and your voice is stronger than ever. You can still headbang better than just about anyone out there, and you're keeping metal alive.
Oh, that's good. Because I love it so much. I owe it all to the fans. It's if their energy wouldn't be there, I couldn't.
And for your fans, for those that want to keep up with you, like your tour dates, schedule, what's the best place to find you on the internet?
Yeah, probably the official Doro Facebook and Doro.de. That's
Doro.de.
We always try to keep it updated. And actually, my drummer Johnny D is always doing the Facebook. He's really good.
The best place to get the tour information on what's going on in the world of Doro.
Doro Band.
Yeah.
And Doro.de and so many great fans. They're doing all these great websites but the official Facebook, Doro, whatever. I'm old school. I don't do that stuff. So
no, I hear you.
Yeah. But I know everybody's big on that. So, but Johnny he's our man in that.
Very good. Well, thank you so much for having us. We appreciate it so much, Doro.
Thank you for waiting. I know.
Oh, this is my pleasure.
Yeah.
Can you finish? If I start a line, can you finish it for me?
Okay. Yes. I'd love
all we are.
All we are all we need.
Yeah. Metal.
I love
Doro.
you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.